test of your reflexes.
That's right. We're back. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Dragoon. Pick up where we left off, shall we?
Dylan! You son of a bitch!
That's right. The aggressive greeting. Please insert disc 4. Please wait. Pop and open the lid on the PlayStation 1 real quick and swapping discs. Alright, we're all good now. Ah, I'm feeling so much more refreshed. I finally got a good night's sleep last night, so... Even this looks so much prettier. God, last night it was so fucked up. I couldn't even enjoy most of this area. I was just like, whatever. Like, it was awful. Alright, so I think I remember where Kongal and Albert are supposed to be. They're supposed to be at the shops over here. Yeah, there they are. Hey, buddies. Albert says, so, we are leaving in the morning. Dart says, yes, we are. What are you doing here? Kongal says, we don't know what will happen in ancient city of Winglies. We need strong weapon. Kongal says, Kongal doesn't care about leader of creatures. Kongal goes with you to the end. Albert says, for me too, it is no longer the mere problem of the moon gem. I cannot ignore this crisis of the world. Because you realize that it affects you as much as everyone else. Yeah, that's the thing about common threats. Meaning, threats that are common to the entire world. Is it means it will affect you and your country and your family and friends. So you can't ignore it. Albert says, you didn't imagine we wouldn't go with you, did you? Dart says, I didn't. Manager of the weapon shop says, hurry up if you want to buy. Humans and Giganto, your time is limited. He's running us out like, you bastard! Hurry the fuck up!
You suck!
Well, we already did our shopping earlier, so let me double check that. Yes, we did. We're out. The music just went back to that happy little... Okay, so Meru is supposed to be... back at the entrance, I think. The only other place we have left to check. Over here. There she is. Meryl says, hey, buddies! See? She used the same phrase I did. Buddies! Karen was telling me about the teleporting device. It's not like back home. Oh? And when are we going? We already heard lots about it from Charlie and we found out where we should go. Rose says, you were coming too? Mary says, of course. Without me, the strongest of all, you cannot save the world. Oh, wow. Okay, we got a badass over here.
Oh, shit!
Mara says, besides, I learned a lot following Dart. Really. Everybody's the same. Gigantos, humans, and Winglies. We all just want to live, right? And I can't stand the destruction of a world where everybody lives. Meaning she can't stand the destruction of a world that everybody lives in together and shares. Yeah. Rose says, I think for the first time I agree with Meru. Meru says, is this the first time?
What?
Karen says, leave here tomorrow morning. Even she was like, wait, really? Karen says, by that time, I'll be prepared so that I can send you on the way that goes to the home of Gigantos from here. Dart says, we can travel that far instantly? And we might as well go directly to Rouge. Karen says our power is becoming weaker day by day. That is our maximum power. Dart says, I understand. Karen says, take a boat to Rouge. It should have been prepared in the Twin Castle a short while ago. Dart says, was there a dock in that castle? Karen says, I asked King Zero and had him make one especially. Rose says, I'm surprised that he listened to a wingly. Karen says, there are no humans or winglies when it comes to the end of the world. Yeah, it's kind of what everybody's been saying up to this point over and over in their own way. Including what Meru just said about not wanting to see the world that we all share and live in together be destroyed. Yeah. When it comes to a common threat, we have to set aside our differences. Something that's proving to be very difficult for humanity to learn in real life, as recent events and recent times will attest to. Karen says, you don't need to thank us. Now it is not too much to say that the mission of the city is to send you off. Rose says, yes, and this is one way this city has been looking after the world. Let's go back to Charlie. She must have prepared the bedrooms for us. Hell yeah. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Free heal. Those are super rare. November 3rd of 2024 is what today is, in case anybody's wondering about my recency comment. Alright, now I should prep the party for the next boss fight. Even though it's still a ways away, we're getting closer now, so... It's gonna be Meru and Hashel, I think. I will double check this. Damn, it's far. Yeah, it's still pretty far away, but yeah, it's Meru and Hashel. Unless the guide says otherwise for like the random encounters coming up, then that's gonna be my party. I gotta train them up. They've fallen pretty far behind Dart. Okay. This was something I agreed I didn't need. We slept in these little stasis pod-like beds. I like that. Holy shit, they're all here to see us off. It's that important. Dart says, Charlie, what is this? Charlie says, oh, naive boy. Don't you understand? It's a send-off for great heroes. Oh, I like that.
Dylan!
Rose says, you shouldn't have.
Bitch.
Miata says, don't be so shy. Charlie says, Rosie, honey, you have been doing really great. Since the soul of the Virage embryo, the god of destruction, was released, you have saved the world. Let me see, at least 107 times. With the little mini genocides that she would do. Miata says, really? After even being called a black monster. Rose says, stop it. The monster has died. Charlie says Ziggy is serious, and he has everything to give birth to the god of destruction. Only Dragoons can stop him. We won't let you down. Time to go save the world a 108th time, Rose. Hopefully for the last time, too. Charlie says, I wonder what creator Soa is thinking, like destruction or regeneration. I wonder why it wants us to go through such a painful thingy. Rose says, we will change fate. I agree too. Why create us just to put us through all this insane, immeasurable pain and suffering and then hit the reset button and destroy everything and start all over again? What the hell is even the point? Are we just like a TV show for it to entertain itself, basically? Is this all just for its own amusement? SOA, or basically their version of God? Because that's pretty fucked up. If that's what it really boils down to. Charlie says everybody must survive, okay? Roger that. We'll all come back in one piece. Karen says now go. Z won't wait for us. Dart says right. Okay. I guess it's implied that we're teleporting across the desert now. All the way back to the home of Giganto. Interesting. The Twin Castle in Flats is our destination. So yeah, this connects us straight to the other side of when we first went here.
A test of your reflexes!
Makes me wonder where we're gonna appear exactly. Oh, it's these things that were flopping at me in the desert when we were being chased around by them. What the hell is that though? Spiky beetle. Okay then. Fuck this sandworm.
Yes! Gus! 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 Moon strike!
Double snap!
Uh-oh. He's powering up. Okay, that was too eager.
Double punch!
He's pulling his cock out!
I meant to push that sooner, but because I was distracted thinking about it, that's why I missed the damn addition.
Double snap!
Yes! Gus! 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 Moon strike! Double punch!
Oops.
Double snap!
Yes! Gus! 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 Moon strike! Double punch!
Again. Oh shit, I went way too far back on that one.
Double punch!
Having an off day today, Jesus.
Double snap!
I am a little distracted thinking about some other things too. I think that's probably why.
Double punch!
That thing was almost like a dung beetle, but it was holding a spike ball instead of shit. Oh, that's interesting. I never made a manual save last night. I thought I had, though. When the hell did it get out of sync? Whatever. Oh! That's what that giant head was. Congo says, home of Gigantos. We made it. Dart says it was linked to here. Ashel says it's been a while. It has. Mario says Karen and Gigantos were pals for a long time. Of course, it was when there were still some Gigantos left. There were nice swinglies like Charlie. Miranda says they weren't all brutal people, unlike the legend tells. History is written by the victors, so what do you expect? Miranda says we have to rewrite the book in the National Library. Yep. Make it actually accurate. Albert says yes, correct knowledge brings correct conduct. Dart says that's after this journey has ended. Let's go see King Zior. We have to head to Rouge on the Queen Fury. And then Rose finally comes out of the cave after we're all done talking about all that shit. But yeah, he's right. We have more urgent matters to attend to at the moment, rather than rewriting history books to make them more accurate. Anything to do here, or do we just get the fuck out of here? Okay. Well, we just head back. Oof, running a marathon here. At least everything here is, you know, hella weak, so we'll kill it quick. Anyone that fucks with us is going down hard. Ah, good, he finished double punch finally. I think I checked this. Oh, she's still on double smack. Okay. Oh, there we go. What the hell is that? Berserker. I don't think we ran into one of these before.
Double smack!
Last time we were here, definitely not.
Take that, flurry of sticks!
Rainbow breath, new magic. Nice. Mario's leveling up. That was her Dragoon, at least. Now we're on the other side. Well, now we know how to get back. We can these two continents have been connected now, basically. Right on. Back through the Valley of Corrupted Gravity. It just says Valley.
Yes! Gus! 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 Moon strike!
Double smack.
Take that! Flurry of sticks!
She missed.
Yes! Gus! 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 Moon strike!
Get out of here, you little prick. Baseball bastard. Gonna have to rewind probably because I can't remember if I just go here or if I have to turn upside down. Okay, no, it was just this way. Good, nailed it. How many stops does this have? Go this way first. It might not even make a difference. Oh, damn it, you have to go around like this.
Surprise, motherfucker.
This little guy? That's it? Alright.
Yes! Gus! 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 Moon strike!
Do we need the heal? No, we really don't. Like I said, we're incredibly powerful for this area, so we're not even getting any scratches or nicks and cuts at all. Hey guys, been a while. There's no longer a menace from the gang, but it doesn't make this valley any less dangerous. Right on. See ya. Probably like, where the hell did that guy come from?
You son of a bitch.
Just traversing the mountains casually.
Yes! Gus! 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 Moon strike!
Now we go back to the Barrens. It's one hell of a road trip, man.
You son of a...
Take that! Flurry of sticks!
Where's that stunning hammer I got last time? I'm good.
Take that, flurry of sticks!
I like how there's always a slight delay when he does that. It makes you wonder if he actually got the timing correct on the second one.
Double smack.
Yes! Gush! 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 Moon strike!
Yeah, you fucking centaur. We made it! Whew. Oh, long time no see, folks. You are free to come and go as you wish. Thanks, buddy.
Deal.
Gentlemen. Oh shit, they were all waiting for us here. King Zyor says, Dart, I have been waiting for you. Hell of a welcome. What's up, dude? Dart says, what is this? King Zyor says, we are seeing you off. Emil says, we received a messenger from Charlie. Lisa says her name was Karen. She beat us here, huh? King Zyor says, everything is ready for going to Rouge. The world must not be destroyed. Even if it was the intention of the Creator, we are still alive and living. I beg of you, please save the world. Defying God's will. Ain't no thing. Just another day in it's just another, you know, it's just Wednesday for a warrior of light, or a dragoon in this case. Defying God's will, killing and destroying gods that are intent on destroying humanity, yeah. Or just the entire world in general. Just another day in the life, you know? King Zyor says Commodore Pueller is waiting for you in the basement. To carry our hope. Dart says, so long.
You son of a bitch.
So we can finally access the basement. After God knows how long. I should have said it's Sunday, because it actually is Sunday right now in real life, but you know what I meant. Same shit, different day, basically. I think that was the expression I was desperately looking for and just couldn't find it. Same shit, different day. Another god to defy or destroy. Oh, look who it is.
Dylan!
Peeler says, oh, you are here.
Son of a bitch.
Everybody looks confident. Of course, we're ready. Although you are going to an unknown land, there is no hesitation or wavering. Actually, it's my home village. A man of the sea isn't bothered by those little a man of the sea isn't bothered by those little details. All right, just completely shun Haschel, why don't you? He was just trying to tell you it's where he comes from. Peeler says, anyway, we are ready to go. Rude fuck.
You bastard son of a...
He's just too excited. Peeler says we absolutely have to stop the crazy conspiracy to annihilate the world. Everybody knows about this now. However, we should never give up rescuing our loved ones either. Jaina, yeah. Let us be going, Dart. Right on, Peeler. The ocean awaits you. That dude is mega excited. Ayla says the Commodore makes it sound simple, but I assume that this time it will be a long journey, won't it? Bart says yes. Ayla says then I think you'd better get what you need from the city and come back. Dart says thank you. Ayla says it's okay. I'm happy to help you, Dart. Besides, please rescue Shayna. Aw, don't worry, we'll get her. Albert says we give you our promise. Asha says, of course we will. Kayla says, I'll be waiting for you on the boat. Right on. Dart says, let's go. Alright, let's rock. Kayla says, I've been waiting for you. Are you ready? Yes, we are. Kayla says, now we are leaving. Wonder where we are going. Now it just says endiness. The fuck? Wait.
Double smack.
Hey, it's like, I just need to know. Like, even if I got that right, no damage. This is some kind of gimmick. Rainbow bird.
Take that, flurry of sticks.
I'm tempted to run away. I don't care to use magic or figure out what other stupid gimmick you got. Get the fuck out of here. I don't know how running away works to get the monster off the goddamn boat, but I'll take it. Get off the boat! Oh, I can't zoom out right now. Okay.
Double smack.
Damn eyeball.
Take that, flurry of sticks.
420, yo. Pulling his weed out to celebrate that. Ah, okay, so that's how we finally get to these tiny little islands on the far left of the world map. Okay. Outland Village Rouge. Well, we made it, but I'll go ahead and save first. Whew. Wow! On a little boat. Sail ho! Ashel says it's been a long time. I wonder if anybody remembers me. Ashel? Well, there you go.
Dylan!
Ashel says, yeah, it's me.
You son of a bitch.
Mayor of Rouge says, well, it's been maybe 20 years? You've been gone for such a long time. That is a very long time. How have you been? Ashel says, I was looking for my runaway daughter, but I gave up on it. Oh. It's true, I mean, he joined us and said, well, I guess this is more important now. The mayor says, Claire, huh? That's... I feel sorry to hear that. And who are all these people? Are they your new pupils? Ashel says, no, they are my friends. I'd like for you to get to know them. But we don't have time now. I have something important to talk to you about. The mayor says, all right. Come up. I'll listen to you. Come on, get over. The floor is gonna give way. Too fucking heavy. We gotta go. Alright, so I think there's a Stardust here. At least one, yeah. Upon entry, Dark drives a boat into the village and the party disembarks. To the top right, you'll find 2 merchants selling items left and weapons right. Use any of the many ladders to go up to where the mayor's waiting for you. Okay. So these 2. So new weapons, or at least... Let me check the items. Okay. Nothing major. Weapons. What do you got? Attack, guarding, attack badge, guard badge, and Giganto ring. Okay, nothing new. Ooh, I think we don't have a Giganto ring at the moment, but... Wait, what does it do again? I know attack and guard, but what is this? Oh, it's both rolled up into one. Physical and magical attacking power, defense power, and both attack and defense. No, just physical attack and defense though, not magic too. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, no, yeah, go to where the mayor's waiting for you. Go out the bottom right, not a ladder, for a war god's calling. Over here? Oh, this way. There it is. And use the ladder right next to this exit for a Satori vest for Hashel. A new armor for Hashel. There it is. After this, go out the top right, out the back, and around. I'm guessing they mean back at where the mayor is. I'm always having a guess with this thing. Yeah, this way. Martel says Lil. Oh, it's Martel. Hey. Oh, it says Martel. Oh, hold on. I was like, why didn't they tell me to... We're about to find a Stardust, so let's go get that first. G, and then I didn't see what that said. There's a stone in among the herbs. Acquired Stardust or acquired Stardust. Okay. Now we can talk to her. Martel says Lil. Star says Martel. Martel says, you folks? Dart says, you are from this village too, Martel? Ashel says, Martel, now I remember. When I left the village, you were still little. I didn't recognize you. Well, of course not, it's been 20 fucking years. She's a full-grown woman now. Miranda says, is she sick? How is she? Martel says, not good, but... it should be okay with this Stardust. Now, I'm starting. Not all 50 yet, but it's most of them. I beg you folks, save Lil from her illness. Hey, knew that was coming. Lil says, I feel refreshed. I feel refreshed like before I got sick. Martel says, Lil! Lil! Lil says, Ma, I cannot breathe. Oh, I see. It's implied. They don't have the animation for it, but it's implied that she's hugging her really tight so she can't even breathe. Dar says, let's leave them alone. So that's what the Stardust was for this whole time. Interesting. Yeah, didn't check in with that. The final checkpoint, checkpoint number 4. Checkpoint number 3, that concludes this 3. You should have collected 11 Stardust, bringing your total of 46. And now in disc 4 in Ulara, we ended up getting 47, 48, 49. Oh yeah, that was all 50. I'd stopped paying attention to the count. Stop the count! Yeah. That was the 50th one that we got around the corner. Oh, cool. So we're done with the Stardust. No more. Yeah, because we got 3 in Ulara, which boosted us up to 49, and then the 50th one just now. Excellent. That better be good. The reward for the 50th. Okay. The Stardust guy just went on to talk about a whole side quest pertaining to... We talked about it last night. Faust and his little illusion of himself back at the Tower of Flanville. Apparently, I guess they probably included that because they're saying that the accessory we're about to get for turning in the last Stardust right now is something that's like absolutely necessary. Must have been in the lore thing we heard from that Wingley yesterday. It's called a Vanishing Stone. I was sleep deprived, so I didn't really like put it into the memory bank because I didn't think it was too important, but I guess, yeah. I think my brain was like, it's a side quest thing, we'll deal with it later, and then, surprise, we're dealing with it now. Martel says, Lil. Hey. Star says, Martel, here. We found this right around the corner. Martel says, are you sure? Thank you very much, then. Gave Stardust 5. It reminds me, this one is the 50th Stardust. I made it! I made it! I collected all the Stardust in the world! That's probably how the player feels if they search for them on their own and just found it without a guide and was just like, yes! Star says, Martel, make a wish, quick!
Ah!
Martel says, I wish happiness for my daughter. I wish a bright future for my daughter. Martel says, Lil. Lil says, I had a strange dream. There was a woman. She said, I'll give you happiness. Isn't it strange? I'm already happy now. I got my ma and baby brother. That's happy enough, isn't it? Martel says, I guess you're right. That's where happiness comes from, folks. Other people. Friends, family, a sense of community, sense of belonging. Lil says, Ma, I cannot breathe. Oh, again. Martel says, oops, sorry. Helping others, forming deep bonds with friends and family. That's where true happiness lies. Something money cannot buy. Sure, you'll get people surrounding you if you have a lot of money, but if they know you have a lot of money, they'll be surrounding you for very different reasons. Not because they give a shit about you, because they're looking to see how they can get that money out of you for themselves. Martel says, thanks to you, not only has Lil found happiness, but I have too. In return for your favor, take this. I feel some special power from this stone. A really special one. It might be useful for your journey. Just take it. Okay. Acquired Vanishing Stone. Something that guy said we needed to be able to fight Faust. The guy last night at the other city. When he told us the whole lore dump of Faust and... I can't remember half the other shit he talked about. You just look at the previous video. Martel says, thanks a million. I won't forget about you ever.
Dylan! You son of a bitch.
Lil says, I love being healthy. It's all thanks to you. Being healthy is life. Health equals life. Health equals happiness. Thank you. What's that saying? Live, love, and laugh. You can't live if you're not healthy. You can't love, not even yourself or someone else, if you're not, you know, alive, which requires being healthy. And you can't laugh if you can't do all those other things either. Kids are treasure chests of life. When you become a parent, you'll understand what I mean. Not gonna happen to me. But hey, I I like witnessing this kind of thing, though, at least. I'll just live it out vicariously through you. Those of you who do choose to be parents. Not me, though. I'm just not cut out for it. You gotta take care of your kid, even if it means risking your life. Yep. That you do. So good luck with that. I've helped out where I could. I got to the Stardust. My role is over. It's up to you now, Martel. Alright, Mr. Mayor, we're finally here. We're done side questing. Yeah. We're good. Let's just talk to the mayor now. Buddy! Hassel seems a little, unable to sit still. Hassel says, hasn't changed a bit, huh? The mayor of Rouge says, no kidding. This village is forgotten. We rarely have visitors from the continent. All we do is fish and sleep. Fish and sleep. Fisherman of Rouge said that. The martial arts master of Rouge says, practice and sleep, practice and sleep. And practice and sleep, he said. The mayor says that's about it. Nothing has changed since Hassel left the village. Hey, what's cooking? What's cooking? You came all the way here. Must be something important, huh? Hassel says, yep. To be honest, we are looking for the way to the ancient cities. The mayor says, ancient cities? What the heck are they? Rose says, those were towns where the long-gone Wingleys lived. Star says, do you know anything about them? Mayor says, Wingleys? What on earth are they? You lost me. Oh boy, this is gonna be a long story to tell. Hassel says, you couldn't know. Let me explain. It'll be one hell of a story to tell when we're passing the blunt. Ooh. The mayor says a world crisis? That's a pretty awful thing then. Hassel says that's why we are in a hurry. Or it says, are there any old ruins around here? Rose says things that humans couldn't make. Fisherman says, how about this? There is a stick rising out from the sea. Could it be related? Martial arts master says, oh, that thing in the sea. That thing in the sea. Indeed, humans couldn't have made it. Tara says, where is that? The mayor says it's in the middle of the sea, but you can't get close by boat because there's an awful whirlpool. But you can see it clearly from the cliff top. Well, it suddenly came up, so you wouldn't have known about it. Ashel says, shall we try? The mayor says, hope it's the one you folks want to go to. You can see the stick from the cliff top. I hope that is what you folks are looking for. You can clearly see the stick from the cliff top. Okay. Where the hell's the cliff top? Afterwards, go down a ladder, then down and left. Go down a ladder in a room full of 3 ladders. Again, wonderful writing. Okay, I picked this one, I guess. One in 3 chance that we got it right. Let's see. Okay, go down the ladder, then down and left. Go up onto the platform. I mean this way. Okay, yeah. This way. Okay, phew, found it.
Bruh.
They call that a giant stick? That ain't a stick, that's a fortress. Star says that must be what the mayor was talking about. Ashel says there was no stick 20 years ago when I was here. Must have been brought up from the bottom of the ocean. Mara says it's huge and more like a tower than a stick. Yeah. Albert says this structure could never be made by human technology. Miranda says, Rose, do you know anything about it? You were there once, weren't you? You are 11,000 years old. Star says that's right. Rose is one of the Dragoons who liberated humans. Don't you remember anything? Rose says, Charlie said the Synod spheres remain in the magic city Aglis, the death city Mayfill, and the lost city Xenobatos. Oh, that's the one I was thinking of this whole time, Xenobatos. If I remember correctly, there was only the magical city Aglis in this region of the sea. Charlie must have made us come here because she thinks Zeeg will go after the Synod sphere of Aglis first. Mara says, Rose, a question please. What the heck is the Lost City or whatever they call it? What do they mean? Albert says, I was thinking about that too. The Crystal Palace was called the Birth City too. Rose says the Birth City Crystal Palace was a city where babies were selected to be born. Star says, select babies? Rose says those with weak magic power weren't allowed to be born. Damn, they just got aborted, huh? Jesus. Mara says that's awful. Yeah. Rose says, and the Death City Mayfill was where the souls of the dead were sent to an infernal world. The cycle of life, basically. Miranda says Wingleys in the past had even their destination after death decided for them. Apparently. So, the Crystal Palace of Birth, the Lost City of Xenobatos, and the Magical City of Aglis, followed by like a tiny fork, and then reconverges back down to the Death City of whatever, Mayfill, yeah. Rose says, do you want to know anything else? Oh, this is gonna take a while. Sure. Forbidden Land. Number 1. This is a top 15s list. Number 1. It was the capital of the Wingly world dominated by Melbu Frama. Okay, I'll stop. Rose says it was the capital of the Wingly world dominated by Melbu Frama. It was the center of politics and the military. Albert says that's why it was so damaged. Mario says that's the reason why it is the Forbidden Land now. Okay. We've been there before. How about number 2, the Birth City Crystal Palace? Rose says I already told you. You are hopeless. I want a recap, alright? I actually just wanted to hear extra dialogue and you just said it, so. Birth City Crystal Palace was a city where babies were selected to be born. Those with weak magic power weren't allowed to be born. Okay, 3, Death City Mayfill. Again, don't make me say it again. Didn't you listen to me?
You bastard! You suck!
The Death City Mayfill was the city where the souls of the dead were sent to an infernal world. Wingleys wanted to control even the destination of the soul after death. Lost City Xenobatos? The Lost City Xenobatos was the city where Wingly laws were made. Publicly, they claimed it was for justice, but in reality, they were laws to judge other species. Also, trials and executions were carried out in Xenobatos. Miranda says I can easily imagine what kind of trials there were. Gives me the creeps. Magical City Aglis. The Magical City Aglis was the city where magic was studied, which is right over there, in front of us. But off in the distance, Albert says it is astonishing that even though they had much more magic than now, they still studied it so deeply. Mero says it would never happen now. Ashel says you are carefree, Mero. Of course. Okay. Oh. Ashel says you really know this stuff. Dart says if it is Aglis, how can we approach it? Rose says we gotta hurry or Zeke will get there first. Dart says, well, we cannot go by boat. We gotta find some other way. Oh, these locals just... Let's get out of the way until they're done talking about this cryptic shit that we have no idea about. And then, okay, they're gone. Let's go back to doing martial arts. It's like, alright. Thanks, guys. Like...
Bruh.
Now what? Mirror room, Aglis, the magical city. Oh, we got shady shit going on. What's going on? We're being watched.
You son of a...
Dart says, what's wrong, Rose? He senses it. Rose says, we were being watched by somebody. Dart says, being watched? Ashel says, what's going on? Mayor says, the sea is splitting. Dart says, let's go.
What? What the fuck?
Moses? Is he here? Is he part of this story? Remember how I said a lot of stories for JRPGs or just like fantasy games in general can be, you know, inspired by the Bible and any of its, you know, counterparts from other religions that are essentially all the same story? Well, there we go. Part of the Red Sea. Dart says, what is that? Fuck! Rose says the magical city Aglis revealed itself. The mayor of Rouge says, Hashem, is that what you were looking for? Ashel says it seems like it. Thank God that it found us. Miranda says now we can go in before Zieg. Dart says let's go. Assuming Zieg didn't just teleport in. Or fly in. We're the ones who had to use a boat, so... Well, this was very convenient. Seems like we're being invited in. By that wingly that was watching us. The boat pop says, no kidding. Hell is a boat pop? You folks are gonna put to sea, aren't you? We're gonna go, yeah. Boat pop says, don't you know what's going on? The sea split and weird stuff appeared. Dart says, that's why we are here. You folks are insane! Yeah, we kind of are. It's okay. We'll be fine. Thanks for letting us out, buddy. Dart says, oh my god! There's a road formed on the bottom of the sea! It's true. If we take a boat, we can walk from midway. Return to Rouge, go to the Queen Fury, or go to Aglis, the magical city. Why wait? Let's go to the magical city. Dart says there's no need to hesitate. Let's go into Aglis. Tiny little boat. Eh? Teeny tiny toy boat. I feel like we should get an FF14 dungeon intro right now. A magical city of Aglis. Such a fancy camera work and shit. Dart City, Dart says, what's going on here? Meru says, magic. Somebody's supporting this with magic. Albert says, it seems we are invited. Dart says, it's convenient for us. Miranda says, we have no reason to say no. Rose says, this door is not locked either. Dart, you go ahead and open it. Zieg will come here to destroy the Synod Sphere. You will have to finally settle things. So I want you to open the first door. Okay. Pongo says, don't be slowpoke. It's not like you. Okay. Anything else, buddy? What stops you? His directness, dude. Assel says, we are saving Shano, aren't we? There's no time to hesitate. We have no choice but to go. Albert says we can still go back to Rouge from here, but it is better that we hurry. Once you decide, there should be no hesitation. Let's go forward. Jaina and your father are waiting for us. Miranda says, so, this is the magic power. What are you dilly-dallying about? Like, hurry up, motherfucker. Mara says, I can't believe a person exists with such bitchin' magic power. A person exists with such bitchin' magic power? That's the word I never thought I would hear in dialogue. Let's go now. Rose says, open the door at once. There's no way but to go forward, right? Yeah, I guess so. Everybody, it's time to kick some ass. And it begins, I guess. More teleporting shenanigans. And I don't remember this place at all. There's so many places I remember from this game from 20 plus years ago, and there's a lot of places I don't. Like, not even a little bit. Meru says, this is the bottom of the sea! Yeah, we might meet Sebastian soon. He's gonna break into song with the Little Mermaid and shit. Astro says, what a great view! It's worth waiting a long... Miranda says, don't forget we were invited by somebody. Otherwise this will be the last view we see. I was like, damn, alright, I was just trying to enjoy the view. Albert says, but it's incredible magic creating this much space in the water. Yeah. Rose says this city originally was not in such a suffocating place. All the Wingly cities used to float in the air, so it was easier to control the creatures below. And that's how it was until we shot them down. Dart says, with my dad. Rose says, yes, Zieg and me, and 5 other Dragoons together. Dart says, 11,000 years passed since then, and now we are here. Being here to protect the Synod Sphere. It feels strange to me. Not again. Ah! Dart says, what's going on? Pongo says, sea closed.
What?
Dart says they don't want us to go back. We're locked in. Rose says they are playing hardball with us. Well, shit. Guess I better make an extra save then. I'm making it slot 12. That's probably how I got desync to earlier. Yesterday or something. And I'm making that save because I gotta take a break, so... I'll be back in a bit. There we go.
Ooh. I got poisoned!
No, I didn't, but I'm here. I'm back. That part is true. But I didn't get poisoned, thankfully. Alright, let's pick up where we left off. Just make sure the stream's up and running. Yeah, that's fine. Y'all know what that means. I almost fucking sneezed. Alright, we're good. The magical city Aglis. Everything is basically water. So, Dart's gonna have a good time here. Flash S. Like we're back in that ice place again. This time it didn't say that Dart should put on his heat blade. I'm guessing because at this point the fairy sword's raw attack power is just, it's much better than putting on the heat blade, I'm guessing. Maybe not though. Could have just been something they overlooked. I guess I'll just have to test it. Either way, what is for sure is that Dart's gonna take a lot of hits, a lot of heavy hits here. Since he's fire element. Thing sucked. I got a free one now to accompany the one I wasted money on, but oh, I forgot to equip Merum and Haschel. I just had them in the party, but I forgot to actually put stuff on them. Oops. Alright, let's put that means Albert probably still has his attack badge on. Yeah, he does. Okay. That won't do. Pongal probably still has the bandit's ring. Yep. Why are the bracelets way down here? Anyway. Right, the attack badge. Forgot about that. Or what does it recommend for the boss? It says give Haschel a guard or attack badge. Okay. Well, he's our main DPS, so we'll just go all the way with that. Attack badge. And then for shoes, we'll give him the bandit shoes. Gonna lose some defense, but... And then Meru's gonna have... Oh, we're gonna give her the dragon helm that Dart has on right now. Okay, that's interesting. Well, then I guess Dart has to put on something else. How much defense? 10 points of defense. Oof. Well, I suppose he can... Well, the Night Helm doesn't... Tough choice here. Okay, that's all we got. Okay. He's gonna need dancer shoes and a guard badge. There it is. And then I guess the dragon helm, so... I don't know if we'll need this. His defense and magic attack don't go down as far if I choose the Night Helm instead. But his magic defense goes up. I'll go with the Phoenix Plume, fuck it. There, let me give Meru the Dragon Helm. God, it's all the way at the bottom. There. Dragon Helm, Dancer Shoes, and Guard Badge. Haschel has the Guard Badge and Bandit Shoes. And Dart is gonna need magic defense boosters, so I made the right call with the Phoenix Plume. Gives him more magic defense. Spiritual ring or sage's cloak? I'd rather have the spiritual ring. Make sure it's not on somebody else. Okay, I'll put that on once we actually get to the boss. For now, I'll tough it out like this so I can level up his additions with the Ultimate War God a lot easier. Everybody else is set up at least. Okay, we've checked our equipment. We're ready. Let's see what's up. Take the first teleport and then the second, grabbing a burnout along the way. If I have room for it, which I don't, so I don't think I'll do that. Ruff says, what's this? Ruff says, Ruff has been in here forever, Ruff. I only know the view and sound in here, Ruff. Miranda says, it doesn't seem to be harmful. Ruff says it's rough, Ruff. Ruff doesn't want to say anything, but it's a message so that it's rough, Ruff. It's a message so that it's rough? Welcome to the 7 heroes fated to be here. And Rose, these thousands of years I have waited were neither as long as eternity nor as short as a mere twinkle of a star. People who confront their fate with courage. I forgot the rest.
Bruh. You suck!
Rose says, how do you know my name? Star says, whose message is this? Ruff says, Ruff only knows what Ruff hears, Ruff. Ruff doesn't know anything else, Ruff. Miranda says, are you on Zeke's side? Answer me or I'm gonna mess you up!
You bastard!
Ruff says, mess you up? Ruff has never seen it and doesn't know, Ruff. Show it to Ruff. It should be some rough stuff, Ruff. Oh, it's gonna be rough, alright. Miranda says, hey, Miranda, chill, chill! This baby didn't do anything! Sorry we scared you. Oh, this baby's made by magic. Rose says, by magic? There wasn't even such technology during the Dragon campaign. Mario says, you gotta believe this, because it's right in front of our eyes. But this baby's totally cute. Ruff says, Ruff is cute? Then you all are not cute, Ruff. But Rose is exception, Ruff. Really? Rose says, if you were gonna treat me as an exception, why don't you take me to the Senate Sphere? Ruff says, it's your own challenge to go by yourself, Ruff. All is for the sake of the psychedelic bomb and moot. Ruff. Ruff is going, Ruff. It's rough, Ruff. Star says, well, we gotta go anyway. Well, that was interesting. Okay. That's a burnout. I'm good. I really like using the magic items. Too much button mashing, and I'd rather just use Dragoon magic. I like that they give you the freedom of playstyle. Like, you're not obligated to use item magic if you don't want to. You can just use the Dragoon stuff, or the other way around, you know, vice versa. Gushing magma. Magical hat and a moon serenade. Yeah, but do I use this teleport or do I go this way? You didn't say. Bruh. Wait. No. Oh. Then I'm just gonna rewind. I'll use this then. Yeah, I mean, I'm doing trial and error because the guide didn't say how to get to these chests. It just says go further ahead, but it doesn't say, by the way, use that teleporter instead of going, you know, through the path that I took. Again, it's just figure out how to get to those 2 chests I just mentioned on your own. So we had to rewind. So, all the Wingley cities, the ancient Wingley cities are gonna have this battle theme, I guess. The Forbidden Land had this, and now this place. Jelly! They're just jelly.
Double smack.
You suck!
Alright, time to find out if this is stronger or the Heat Blade. 582. I failed.
Take that! Flurry of sticks!
Double smack.
Alright, let's check the Heat Blade. Magical Hat. Moon Serenade, which we don't need. And now we go back. The hell does this Magical Hat do? Raises maximum HP by 50%? Holy shit. Okay. Okay, he already found a replacement for the Phoenix Plume. The magical defense is literally the same, so he loses nothing there. But he gains magic attack. Even better. But he will lose the status debuff protection from the Phoenix Plume. Good, it's the same enemies. We can test the Heat Blade out.
Take that! Flurry of sticks!
Double smack.
Get him, Dart.
Yes! Gush! 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 Moon strike!
The Heat Blade still does work. Alright. 709, yeah. That was like 111 more points of damage. Around there. That's just a rough guesstimate. Yeah, Heat Blade still works. Still putting in work on water enemies. And now we just go this way. And move on to the next area. It's rough. Rough. Can't talk to him. This thing has lost me. Set to the left is an angel's prayer. Somewhere here, I'm guessing. Huey says, sorry, Few. We were busy preparing the psychedelic bomb in Moot. Few. Excuse me. Sorry, Few. Ruff says, it's all in the message by Ruff. Disturbing our work is too rough, Ruff. Rose says, it's been a while since I last came here. Don't you think you should be nice to me and tell me more? Ruff says, Ruff has nothing to tell you, Ruff. Ruff has something else to do, Ruff. Huey says, sorry, Few. We are magic creatures, Few. We have different roles, Few. Ruff says, what are you doing here? Few, he says, preparing the psychedelic bomb in moot, Few. You can complete it, Few. You can become the source of power, Few. Sorry, Few. He is coming, Few. I have to make it in time, Few. Remember your courage, Few. Star says, he? Rose says, let's go. They irritate me. Yeah, I get it. Looks like some kind of research device. The new Synnet... What? The new Synnet for the moon that never sets? I thought that was for me pushing X here, but I think this guy's just talking. Gathering courage. Okay, this must be the angel's prayer. We don't need. Next screen. Take the first teleporter, then you can choose between the first one right in front of you or the one to the right of that. They both lead to the same platform, which has a sun rhapsody on it. I don't need that. Then go to the one furthest from the starting point and follow that until you make it to the end of the next screen and next, okay? So, both of these lead to the sun rhapsody. We're skipping past that and just moving to the next teleporter. You guys handle the Minotaur, I'll take the jelly.
Yes! Gush! 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 Moon strike!
Double smack.
Even with the guard badge,
Take that! Flurry of
she's still
sticks.
struggling.
Double smack.
They're both so much faster than Dart. Look at that. They both went twice and Dart hasn't done shit after the jellyfish.
Take that! Flurry of sticks.
There we go.
Yes! Gush! 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 Moon strike!
This is one tough-ass motherfucker. The only non-water enemy in this place. Yeah. He's earth-based. And out of the enemy list, yeah, the only one that's earth and not water. Oh great, Meru's terrified. Here, just heal yourself. Ashel will take care of this.
Take that! Flurry of sticks!
Correct? Let's see. Gotta make sure I actually do have the right accessories that I think I have on. Oh, fear actually lingers. Shit, that's not good. Yeah, it's a garbage, okay. I'll just have her transform into Dragoon or something. Who this? It's a tentacle thing. Tara says it's a magic creature again. Spino says, don't be mean, Pino. It's just a message. Pino. Rose says, give me a break. Is everything like this in here? Pino says, it's Rose, Pino. You are in the mirror, Rose, Pino. It's Rose who got friends and is in the mirror, Pino. Rose says, stop speaking in riddles. If you have a message, just say it. Pino says, don't be mean, Pino. Savin said Pino. Savin said Pino. Xenobontos, which governs the rightful law, has lost its reason, and Mayphil, which governs over noble death, has been toyed with by devils from the infernal world. This city is no exception. My magic power is deteriorating and cannot prevent the invasion by monsters anymore. The only saving grace is this city's objective is about to be completed. You are the key. I have been waiting for you for thousands of years. Come before he comes. Thar says Savan, as if he knows everything. Rose says we will find out. Look at him rolling around at the speed of sound. Anyway. Make it to the end of the next screen and the next, so just glossing over this. Take the teleporter, get the chest with a healing fog. Don't need it. But because it's in the chest, I can just use one and then replace it immediately. Because Marrow's probably gonna need it. Then take the other teleporter. And then just keep going until you get to the next screen, okay. Decal says, you stopped me, Cal. I'll introduce myself, Cal. I am Decal. Welcome to the city of Savan, Cal. Marrow says, you look different from the others. Decal says, I just roll around, Cal. At the speed of sound, Cal. And comfort Savan's heart, Cal. Tart says, who is that person? Decal says, that's a good question, Cal. But I think, Cal, you should go forward, Cal. Savan's fate will be decided soon, Cal. Marrow says, is Savan the same as me? Decal says, the same Wingly, Cal. And Savan is a Wingly who has been observing through a mirror for thousands of years, Cal. That's how he knows who we are. Been watching us for thousands of years. Rose in particular. Decal says, so, go, Cal. Time is rolling on to the conclusion, Cal. Art says, what is this? Spino says, the mirror that reflects the present has been watching you forever, Pino. For thousands of years, watching you, Rose, Pino. Rose says, what for? Pino says, don't be mean, Pino. Savan is the same as you, Rose, Pino. The same as all of you now, Pino. Savan is over there, Pino. Hey. For 7,000 years. Can't talk to him. For 7,000 years, huh? Okay, so that's a healing fog. I'll probably need it right after this, so I'll use it then. Stern fish.
Double smack.
He's pretty stern.
Take that, flurry of sticks!
Damn. Get him, Dart.
Yes! Gush!
Oh, right. Mare did less damage because he's in fear status. My bad. I totally forgot to get her out of that. Shit. There you go. This'll help. We've seen this already, but it's the first time I use an individual transformation. So the game thinks we haven't seen it, and it shows us. I like her wings. The wing shape is slightly different for every Dragoon form. Rose's wing shape I don't like as much for her Dragoon form. Hers, probably is my favorite. Also, I'm partial to the color blue, so then the color of the armor helps too. I think my next would be Miranda and Shayna's. Miranda's armor I think is a little bit cooler looking for me than Shayna's. The wing shape, more or less the same. A little better though, with Miranda. As for the dudes, their wing shapes all look the same. Theirs don't look that different. I could just be like optical illusions. Like they could all be the same for all I know, but they don't look the same to me. The wing shape on the women's Dragoon armor looks a little bit more appealing. It's got like a sharper look to it. Anyway. Yeah, we saw Meru's full attack when I used the special as her during that one boss battle. So I don't need to try to get it perfect on this. Die, you son of a bitch. Oh, okay, but I am getting 4. Fuck that.
You suck.
Oh!
Yeah.
Gratuitous camera angles.
Yeah.
Dude. It may be PlayStation. Dude, it may be PlayStation graphics, but they're not even being subtle with that shit at all. What did she say at the end?
Yippee.
Oh, right. They're not being subtle with those camera angles at all anyway, dude. I didn't see the full victory pose. That's pretty fancy, though. Oh, shit! Alright! She twirls on the hammer. Like a mini stripper pole. And she doesn't fall. That's the difference between her normal victory pose, where she's all clumsy. She's not clumsy as a Dragoon. A Dragoon enhancement lets her not fall and make a fool of herself in her victory dance. Okay, the healing fog. We'll use it on Meru. There you go. And then get a new one right here. Hell yeah. Get the hell out of here. Jesus. High ass encounter rate. Same asshole too.
Take that, flurry of sticks!
But yeah, those the camera angles, man.
Double smack.
Meru's ass was in the camera like for 90% of her Dragoon attack.
Yes! Gush! Test! Gush! Gush! Moon strike!
Okay, I was reading ahead a little bit.
Take that, flurry of sticks!
I think the closest I've seen to camera work like that in recent times would be... I haven't played these games, but I've seen little bits and pieces of them. Bayonetta and Nier, probably. Nier Automata. I've mostly seen Bayonetta. Nier, I've kind of avoided because I want to play it myself. And I do plan on it. I did my first playthrough of that. Both of the games, the well-known ones. Nier Replicant, which was the first one, and then they remade it, but it's still the same story. So I can just, you know, play the remade version. Because I think it's actually a remaster, not a remake. That's why. Like, they just updated the graphics and the sound quality and all that. I think it was, yeah. It's not like they didn't like remake the game from scratch, which is an actual remake. But yeah, so I'll play Replicant and then Automata. I'm not sure when though. That one's still a little iffy in my little schedule. But it is in the lineup somewhere down the road. Bayonetta, I have no intention. But I might watch it. I might watch... There's like 3 main games of that, right? Yeah, there's 3 of them as of now. We'll see. I heard Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, which I also still haven't played. Nier Automata and Bayonetta share a lot of gameplay elements in terms of being action games, fast-paced action games. You know, along with like Devil May Cry. I already said I avoided Devil May Cry because I played the demo for 4, and already knew even before then that it had a reputation for being pretty hard and requiring some pretty like fast reflexes and stuff. And I found out, I confirmed it with the demo for 4 that I played a long time ago on the PS3 and was just like, nope, I can't do this. It's too fucking hard. So if that, I won't play it for sure. I'll just watch it. But the other franchises I mentioned, I'll probably, since I have no experience with those, I'll probably try them. If they're too difficult, then I'll just watch them. But I am interested is what I'm getting at, so. So leave it be a let's play or a let's watch. Depends. Anyway, so once we get the healing fog, we gotta, you know, take the only other teleporter. And then eventually we'll end up in a place, in a big platform covered in teleporters. Okay. Dude, the encounter rate is pretty fucking high.
A test of your reflexes!
Yes, that is what those action games I mentioned are. Devil May Cry being the hardest one that I have heard of and have experienced firsthand its difficulty. Which is why I was like, nope.
Double smack.
That was way before I... When the hell did Devil May Cry 4 come out? I don't even know if... I think Twitch TV was still known as Justin TV. I still had no intention of reviving my old YouTube channel back then.
Flurry of sticks.
Or being a streamer. Way back then. This is it. The one to the left leads to the one on top. The one to the bottom leads to a healing rain. That's useful. And the one on the top right leads to the next area. Okay. Top right, there's two of them. I'm guessing it means like the one furthest to the right. As always, I have to guess. So this must be the healing ring. Hold on, we're about to get an encounter. Let's do that first. Then we'll heal and grab the healing ring. That's a suitable replacement for a healing breeze, so I'm going to use one. Yeah, Astral's going to need it. He's been getting fucked up. Take care of that Minotaur.
Take that! Flurry of sticks!
Double smack.
Even without fear, she doesn't do a lot of damage to that motherfucker. Are you gotta be shitting me. I was gonna attack that motherfucker with dart. Now I can't. Nothing will happen. Fuck.
Fuck!
Alright, fine. We'll just kill this guy then.
Yes! Gush! 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 Moon strike!
Damn it. Oh. Oh, God, it's gotta... We gotta start it over.
Take that! Flurry of sticks!
Double smack.
You gonna do something, or...? Oh, good. We can kill him now.
Take that! Flurry of sticks!
Why did I do that?
Double smack.
Yes! Gush! 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 Moon strike!
Oof. Ooh. Healing ring. And now we go back. I think I get what it meant. The one to the left literally just loops you to the one on top, right? On the same platform. Yeah, that's what it meant. Okay. That one's just a debate. Like, ha! He's winning a circle. And then this one leads to the next area. So there were really only 3 choices. Savan says the time has come. The foreseen evil is approaching. But my wish is now hereby accomplished after an eternity.
Dylan!
Savan says, I am Savan. I am a wingly fated to wait.
Bitch.
A wingly fated to wait, huh? Savan says the signet sphere you are looking for is safe. It is protected by Last Kraken. Dar says, you know everything? Savan says, I know that there is no time left as well. Rose says, who are you? What are you going to do? No, what are you going to make us do? Savan says, I survived the Dragon campaign and continued studying magic to reconstruct the Wingly world. Yes, even making myself ageless and immortal. Share the secret, man. However, the world outside the mirror hasn't required me. The world of Winglies is no longer desired. I, an immortal body with no purpose. 4,000 years of solitude deprived me of everything. Even the significance of life and the meaning of death. But 7,000 years ago, I was saved by Rose. I found the meaning of life in the black monster in the mirror. Rose, who now is confronting her fate. I restarted my study for Rose, and its crystallization is this psychedelic bomb and moot. We will stop the murderous deeds of Zeeg, who continues the plan of the Creator, by using the attacking spell, the psychedelic bomb. And with Moot, we will completely seal the moon that never sets. Rose says that is the answer to the riddle. No wonder it takes several thousand years. Savan says Moot will be completed soon, but in order to activate the psychedelic bomb, I need the courage of all of you. Dar says, our courage? Savan says, it seems that my courage alone is not enough. The psychedelic bomb didn't work. I guess I don't have any courage. Mara says, that's not true. You have courage, Savan. He's trying to be all supportive of him. Asel says, yes, you have been fighting alone for thousands of years. Miranda says, but now we are here with you. Albert says, yes, our intention is the same. Savan says, you have to endure your own challenge, and we will pour the courage that is born from them into the psychedelic bomb and activate it. When you are ready, come to me. Whoa. After the conversation, speak to Savan and agree to begin the challenges. Okay, so we're not going to move on yet. I recommend you save before continuing in case you accidentally pick the wrong options. Why? What happens? Got me interested. Wait, how do you... Are you ready? No, not yet. We don't have time. That man would do anything to destroy the signet sphere. Yeah, but how do I get to that save point over there, dude? Buckle says, you cannot go, Uck. I won't let you go till Savan's challenges are completed, Uck. Savan has waited for thousands of years, Uck. You can wait a little bit, Uck. Dar says, okay. Well, dude, how do I reach the save point, bro? Watch, it's probably like you have to say yes first. Right? And then it takes you over there and you can use the save point. Yes, we are. Yeah, of course.
Bruh.
Lulu says, let me tell you, lots of the world's magic was created here. Savan says, but the newborn magic is a mere hunk of materials. Without heart, the real power cannot be employed. Savan says, but we have here brave people who can remain just and have the heart to bring completion to the ultimate magic. Please ignite the psychedelic bomb with your courage. Now, proceed to the Chamber of Challenges. Proceed to the Chamber of Challenges, okay. It's gonna be like the trials in the fucking Temple of the Ancients in FF7 Rebirth. Everybody's gonna confront some kind of past trauma. Here we go. Everybody go into their corresponding color. They all just magically know. Stefan says, you are the last. Please be here with me. Please be here with me till then. Okay. Lulu says, at last, we're starting. Stefan says, no. This will be the end of my role. My fate of waiting as well. Well, now I'm tempted to pick a wrong answer just to see what happens. What is it, like an automatic game over? Is it that bad, or why'd this guy say make sure to save in case you hit the wrong answer? What's gonna happen? He's got me really curious. Savan says, shall we start the first challenge? Sure. Okay. Uh-oh. Rose says it seems like it's just us. Why don't we fight for starters? Are you scared because you lost many times? Or is the cheap pride of a Giganto stopping you? Kongo says Kongo and Rose changed. Rose doesn't say such things. You are not Rose. Smart guy. Rose says, then die. Nothing. Emperor Dole says, don't tell me you are butting up with your enemy. You fool! What happened to my plan, the unification of endiness? Have you found the leader who replaced me?
You failed it!
Okay, so the correct answer is to take Dole's sword. But what happens if you do the other option, swing the axe? Lulu says he avoided it. Savan says don't be hard on him. Avoiding the past itself is hard enough. What is this changing? I wish it would tell me. Because I obviously want to do the correct path, but like, what happens if you do the wrong path? Let me read ahead and see if it says what the difference is. The strength of the psychedelic bomb is determined by how many of the challenges you passed correctly. If you got them all correct, the system is overwhelmed and produces the psychedelic bomb X. A very powerful, in italics, a very powerful magic attack that you can use over and over. Otherwise, you are gifted with the psychedelic bomb, the regular one, which is not as powerful and can only be used once, like other attack items. So, you know, you could have just said that before, but alright, at least it was, you know, with just one paragraph down. So now I know. Okay. So yeah, for plot reasons, you still get the psychedelic bomb, but for gameplay reasons, getting the right answers is everything, because it's a missable, super powerful fucking endgame item, I'm guessing. You gotta love how old school JRPGs would do that shit. Okay, they're like, oh, it's kind of like the huge materia in FF7. On your first playthrough, you might not actually be good enough, you know, especially the one in the rocket. You might not get the password fast enough to unlock it and release it. And you might not think much of it and be like, well, fuck it, and not reload the save, because they also made it inconvenient. You have to fight Root again and go through the entire launch sequence, which can't be skipped because it's on a timer and auto scrolls. Like, you have to go through so much crap if you want to try again. They made it super inconvenient to tempt you to just say fuck it. But then you don't get Bahamut Zero unless you go dig it up with random luck at the Bone Village. But even then, well, actually, for that one in particular, the rocket one, it isn't needed for the huge to get the master materia. But for the other three, if you fuck up getting those, you'll never be able to make master materia. It's just like this like main story stuff that affects the end game optional stuff. And if you don't have a guide or you don't know any better, and you didn't make enough backup saves, and you reach the end and realize you fucked up, now you got to start the entire game over to fix that fuck up. This is exactly that. That is fucked up. That is troll design. That is just troll game design right there. Like, why would you do that? That could easily happen with this too. 15 saves is a lot, but you could still reach the end and having used them all up after this point and then realize later, oh, you could have gotten this really cool like attack item that could help you with all the end game optional stuff, but you fucked up back in the story here. So now you gotta play the whole game over again. Have fun. I can only imagine how many people that pissed off with games that did this kind of thing, you know? Which is why I'm kind of glad that like me and my brother didn't shy away from using strategy guides, even if it was still our first playthrough for some of these games, because it's just like that shit sucks. Like, I just thought of another example, which is an FF8 with the Lunatic Pandora. You have to determine what rooms will be available in the Lunatic Pandora on disc 4, with the Laguna flashback on disc 1, the second flashback. That is very far away. Like, it's like, oh, you wanted to get Ultima Magic or some other unique item from this place? Well, I hope you did all the stuff you had to do in the Laguna flashback way back on disc 1. No? Start the game over again. It's like,
Fuck! You bastard! Son of a...
You suck!
that would be... Yes, that would be the painful screaming reaction of somebody who realizes that when it's way too late. Happened to me on the second or third playthrough as a kid for FF8, but I didn't really care too much. And it's because, of course, I really didn't know what the fuck I was doing. And since I'd already beaten the game once with my brother, it's like I didn't re-look at the guide or anything, and I had no idea that that's how it worked with the Laguna flashbacks. So, anyway, my point was, you know, shit like this is kind of fucked up. If you don't have a guide your first playthrough and you don't realize what you're missing out on if you don't do this right, it sucks. All right, so let's just do the right answers then. Actually, I'll probably still do the wrong answer just to see what they say, and then I'll rewind right away. So we saw swing the axe. He just says he avoided it. Now we take Dole's sword and see what happens. Kongo says, Emperor Dole. Kongo got new feeling. Kongo found new friends. Intention of Emperor Dole is in Kongo. Kongo won't avoid Emperor Dole. Like, he's still keeping the dream alive, man. He still wants to unite the world and all that stuff. Just doing it a different way. So when it said take Dole's sword, it didn't mean like take it away from him. It meant literally, you know, take it, like get fucked by it. Just whoosh, just fucking got hit. Lulu says we saw the courage of a Giganto. Savant says real courage can be obtained when a person is released from the bonds of the past. He confronted it instead of avoiding it. Interesting. Hey, at least they let you save between each one. They are being courteous with that. But it's a little nicer than the Lunatic Pandora situation. FF9's version of what I'm talking about right now, I guess would just be the Excalibur 2. You won't even know it exists. If you don't use a guide, you won't even know it exists unless you just happen to speedrun the game. Because the only way to get it is to get to the very end, right before the last boss, in less than 12 hours. Which is insane. Savant says we are starting the next challenge. Okay. Miranda says, I see. You are giving me a challenge. Let's get it over with. Buckle says, don't be so hasty, Uck. Miranda, you are hasty, have a short temper, and are hopelessly annoying, Uck. You really have a short temper, Uck. I have a question for annoying Miranda, Uck. Why are you here? Ooh, 3 choices. Alright, let's see what happens if I hit for my friends. Not the right answer. Miranda says, to help my friends. Buckle says, I asked the wrong question. All were right, Uck. Buckle lost, Uck. Miranda won, Uck. No? I lost so that Buckle die, Uck. Miranda says, what are you talking about?
What?
Buckle says, without Buckle, this space cannot exist. You die too, Miranda. Miranda says, where am I? Buckle, answer me! Buckle says, you still don't understand, Uck? Buckle and Miranda died, Uck. Miranda says, don't tell me I died! I am still alive! Look! I still have my hands and feet! And Buckle says, to die is to vanish, Uck. Now Miranda vanishes, Uck. Same as Buckle, Uck. Miranda says, what kind of trick is this? What did you do with my body? Buckle says, Miranda has done enough, Uck, so that you vanish with Buckle, Uck. Are you scared, Uck? Afraid, Uck? Wanna cry, Uck? Oh my god, this is horrible. I am ready for death anytime. Wrong answer, by the way. Miranda says, I am ready for death anytime. I don't fear death. Buckle says, you are still annoying, Uck. Zeke is going to destroy the Sinnet Sphere. Is it okay to die, Uck? Do what they say. Lulu says, Miranda shouldn't die now. Savon says, only those who accomplish the mission are ready for death. It's too early for her. Finish the mission! Interesting. Alright. I'm not gonna go through every single other possibilities. I don't even think it's gonna be that different, to be honest. I think the first half is the same no matter which answer you give, even the right one. And then the second half, obviously, you know, that'll be different with the other answer, but... Okay, where did I have to... Here it is. So the right answer is for the world. I'll choose for Queen Teresa, and as soon as the dialogue becomes the same again, I'll rewind. Miranda says for Queen Teresa. Immediately. I asked the wrong question, blah blah blah. Yeah. Okay, it's literally the same after that. Okay, for the world. I'm gonna guess it's exactly the same dialogue, the same response. Miranda says to save the world from annihilation. Buckle says, I asked the wrong question. All were right, Uck. Buckle lost, Uck. Yeah, the first question seems to be inconsequential. Which makes you wonder how you're supposed to determine which one is the right one. You have to go all the way to the end and see what the guy says. See what Savon and Lulu say. Yeah, I'm not reading this again. It's the same shit again. I died, so now you die, blah blah blah. Are you scared? Are you afraid? You gonna cry? I cannot die now. I have to finish the mission. There it is. Miranda says, I haven't done anything yet. I cannot die if terror remains in the world. Buckle says, Miranda's revived, Uck. Buckle is revived too, Uck.
Bruh. Look at this dude.
Lulu says, Buckle's mean. Savon says, the person who knows the time of their own death has real courage. That means I too have. He's learning about himself. Look at that. Alright. At least the next one is... Everyone after this is literally just... one answer. One of them doesn't even have to answer shit. You just watch. We're starting the next challenge. Alright. You can say between each one at least. We don't have to because we have the power of a time god.
It's rewind time.
That's right, Will. Minister Noish. Forgot about this dude.
Dylan!
Your Majesty Albert, it's an emergency. Albert says, Minister Noish, why are you here? Noish says, I was called by Mr. Savan. Sergio is in danger. Albert says, tell me more. Noish says, the mysterious Eastern tribe is deploying an army around the border. Never heard of that. In cowardice, they took advantage of your absence, King. Return to Indel's castle at once. Excuse me, your people are waiting for you to come back, Your Majesty. Wrong answer first, which is, I understand. Albert says, I understand. I will return as soon as possible. Short-sighted fool! That's what Lulu's about to say. Lulu says, what about Dart and friends? Lulu says, being a king is a hard job. Savan says, Albert is a king who has to protect the people of Sergio. But Albert now is one of the Dragoons who saved the world in crisis as well. Lulu says, that's the difficult point. Savan says, the real leader has to be able to weigh the effects of a death. That is the courage of a king. That is very true. It's like he needs to be able to see the bigger picture and realize he might have to make the hard choice of sacrificing some of his own people in order to save the entire world, which is obviously more important, because if the whole world dies, well then all of his people will die anyway, so then what was the point of just abandoning this quest to go back and protect them? It's a logic puzzle, and sometimes logic hurts like that, because it requires sacrifices. Situations like these, I mean. Welcome to the world of Grey, as I've said before, right? It's like that old... It's not old. It's actually kind of a modern question people have asked when it comes to self-driving cars. What will the AI choose if it's in a situation like this? Translated to automated self-driving cars, that would be... If it reaches a point where an accident is unavoidable and it has to choose between either veering off the side of the road, which at the speed it's moving at, and with the location of a pedestrian on that side of the road, means it will inevitably hit that pedestrian and potentially kill them or severely injure them. Or stay the course and ram straight into another car or truck. I forgot the exact parameters of the question, resulting in still the death of someone else or potential like injury. What will the AI choose to do? This question plays, or this music plays in the background when people ask this question and ponder what the answer will be. Only AI itself will be able to tell us when that situation inevitably occurs. We have ways we can design and structure our society to avoid that kind of situation in the first place, but you can't account for everything. Not us humans, anyway. Will AI be able to? I guess only time will tell. Anyway, let's pick the right answer. I cannot do that. Alba says, I cannot do that. Minister Noyce says, well, why? I am a Dragoon before I am a king. Minister Noish, please attend to the matter of the invasion by the Eastern tribe. Do everything possible to avoid a fight. That is the best thing he can do. He has to give that order, while considering that it might not come to anything, or nothing might come of it and Sergio might be destroyed in his absence. But he knows he has no choice because the fate of the world is a much bigger problem. That's tough. That's a really tough decision. Having to make a sacrifice like that. Lulu says that's right. Don't worry, there is no such thing as an Eastern tribe. I figured. Never heard of that shit. Lulu says that's our king. Yvonne says Albert had to weigh the world's crisis against his people's. But making cruel choices is the responsibility of a king. Legitimately made me choke up a little when he said that, yeah. Because, well, even if you're not a king, sometimes you're faced with choices very similar to that in life, no matter who you are. Devon says the real leader has to be able to weigh the effects of a death that is the courage of a king. Okay, that was the same as last time, but the previous dialogue wasn't. Okay, next. I think I remember more of that question about the AI car that I was talking about. I think it was if the car doesn't veer off the side of the road and run over the pedestrian, killing them, and it just slams head on into whatever's about to hit it, it kills the driver inside, or not the driver, the passenger inside the automated car. And so basically the AI has to choose which person gets to live, essentially. In that situation I was describing earlier. I think that's how the question was. This is something I heard like a long time ago. So I couldn't remember exactly the full details, but it was that. So I more or less had it right. Somebody's gonna die, and the AI has to choose who, because it's driving the car. And so people are wondering who it's gonna choose in that kind of situation. Anyway, Meru says, nothing is here. Nothing is here. Boring.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Meru says, Bartle? Why are you here? Younger Bartle says, I came back from the infernal world to get revenge for my sister. Younger Bartle says, are you interrupting me, Graha? Meru says, Graha? Graha says, you told me, Meru, you would come back to settle the matter of his sister after the journey. So, you cannot die here. Younger Bartle says, make amends with your death!
Son of a...
My sister admired you. How can you still live after taking the life of my sister? He doesn't know. Damn. Lulu says you cannot make amends when you die. That one was obvious, yeah. I mean, because of what we already saw before this. Like, after you've already witnessed the previous, people's trials, it's a pretty obvious choice. You're just supposed to choose, I cannot die or whatever. At this point, it should be obvious. You should be always, Unlike Albert's decision, with everyone else, it's literally just, I can't die yet, It's pretty easy. I mean, I guess Albert's is pretty easy as well, but it feels heavier because you're not choosing your own fate. You're choosing the fate of someone else. You're choosing to sacrifice other people instead of just yourself. So it feels a little different, But it should still be painfully obvious. Lulu says, poor Meru. Savon says, but this is her challenge. Death does not make amends. Making amends, quote unquote, only exists in life. And it requires courage. True. I love the life lessons we're learning here. They're all mostly the same, but, it is an important one. Okay, so Meru's supposed to say, I still cannot die. She blocked it. I still cannot die. Meru says, I cannot do anything if I die, even make amends.
You son of a bitch.
Lulu says it was tough, wasn't it? Lulu says, poor Meru. Savon says death does not make amends, yada yada, it's the same shit. Making amends only exists in life. Wait, did he say something a little different there? Oh yeah, he did. Making amends only exists in life. We surely saw the courage of Meru, who knew and chose to live. Rather than accepting revenge. That guy's revenge, just standing there and letting yourself die, yeah. Next challenge. It's our boy. Well, one of our boys. Ashel. He says the completion of magic requires both the material and heart of the person who uses it. It is like raising disciples. Holy shit, this one's going in depth. They're skipping the dialogue because we heard it already. And this is where she punches her too hard. Right here. Bam! And he's just like,
Son of a...
and she's just, Ashel says, what is this? Lulu says, and Claire left Rouge. I saw it through the mirror with Spino. If you could erase all your memories and could go back to that moment, could you stop Claire? No. Because if you don't have the memories of everything that happened after, you're just gonna do the same exact thing you did the first time, which is not stop her. I got it, yeah. I looked over. It says I couldn't stop her. Had to logic that one out. I was about to look over immediately, but I was like, no, let me figure this one out on my own. And yeah, it's I couldn't stop her. It's probably for the reason I said, but we'll see what he says in a second. Let's just see the wrong answer. I could stop her. Ashel says I could stop her. Lulu says, but it would be the same, because the Hashel then is the Hashel then. Thank you, yeah. Yep, that was what went through my mind. It's true. Every decision you're making right now in this moment is exactly that. It's as if you went back in time from a future moment, but forgot everything about that what happens after this moment. So it's like, it's almost like you didn't even come from the future at all. It's like the same thing as never having traveled from the future in the first place, basically, if you don't have any knowledge of it anymore. Savant says you cannot change your past. Accepting the past. It shows courage, too. That was quick. I couldn't stop her for that very reason. Ashel says I couldn't stop her. It was the best I could do. Lulu says that's right. You did your best. You just have to live with that. We all make choices, etc., etc. Savant says accepting the past. It shows courage too. Hey, that was short. Next one. Don't have to do shit for this one. We just get to watch. Savant says, I would often think about it. The thing we are doing, namely Charlie creating the Sinnet Sphere to seal the moon that never sets, and Rose continuously killing the Moonchild. I prepared for the coming evil day with a new Sinnet, Moot, and the psychedelic bomb, and waited until the moment. The road to destruction laid by the creator, Soa, was supposed to be absolute, but evolution was stopped by us, Winglies. I would often think about it, whether our deeds were the right thing, and will continue forever. I am afraid, whether I will be myself until the day my body perishes and becomes dust. Will our intention be engulfed by the intention of the creator, Soa, eventually? Is everything meaningless? Rose says you go too far. We are neither immortal nor gods. We are mere people. People should just live in the present, because it means living for the next present. The closest future. I have been that way, and I won't change. I live my life by the quarter mile. Family.
Bruh. You suck!
I had to. Rose says, when is my challenge? He's just like, there isn't any. You're free to go. You kind of already passed it with what you just said. Oh, they didn't say anything about that. All right. Savon says we finished the challenge to the 6. You were the last one, Dart. Are you ready for the last challenge? Yep. Okay. Lulu says it's the last. Pour your courage into the psychedelic bomb. Making the hard choice, obviously, is what requires the most courage. So if you go in with that mentality from the beginning, you're probably going to get these all right the first try. Miranda's is the only weird one that has 3 choices, which, you know. But even then, again, if you go in with that mentality, you can probably logic this out the first try without a guide. Like, it doesn't seem too hard. Dart says, Shayna, is this an illusion? Lulu says it's the possibility of the future. Oh, I see. He's not controlling himself. he's having a cloud moment. Dart says, this sword! I cannot control my body! What did you do to me? Lulu says you have to take up swords against Shayna. She's the Moonchild, we gotta kill her. Dart says, stop it! Lulu says Shayna is the Moonchild that gives birth to the god of destruction, as well as being Dart's significant other. If you have to take up swords against Shayna, what are you gonna do? Okay, they should have made this harder. The obvious answer is the first one. They should have made this, like, you know... But again, I guess they didn't want to make it too hard, right? They did want to give you a fair chance to get this on the first try. Obviously, this is the wrong answer. You're just hesitating and questioning yourself. It would have been harder if this said something like, okay, I guess I have to do, you know, what I gotta do to save the world. I'll kill her. Then it would have left you kind of thinking, shit, which one am I supposed to do? Like, which one's the greater good, right? But by just wording it like this, they already made it obvious that this is the right choice. All right, what should I do? I'm gonna doubt myself. I says, what should I do? Ah! Lulu says, you don't have courage. You're just doubting yourself like a fool.
You suck!
Lulu basically just straight up said, you suck. Savon says, without courage to pursue your love, you cannot escape from fate. Feels fucking bad, man. Miranda says, Savon went ahead to see the results. Meadow says, I hope our courage will be able to make the psychedelic bomb. Ashel says, it's the creation from thousands of years of effort by Savon. We have a huge responsibility. Albert says, we obtained an unexpected ally. Now we can wait for Z get the Synod Sphere. We all know what this means, don't we? Dart says, if we can stop my dad in this city, the world will be saved. That's it. Let's go. Savon's waiting. You have to reset your party. Okay. Well, none of that matters. We gotta change Dart's answer choice. I like how Lulu just straight up said, you don't have courage, you're a fucking coward. Just straight up.
You suck!
I will save Shayna no matter what! Dart says, I will save Shayna no matter what! He threw away the sword. Lulu says, that's courage.
Dylan! Son of a bitch.
Savon says, the courage to pursue your love will change even fate. Sever the chains of fate that bind you, right? The running theme from the intro of the game. Miranda says, Savon went ahead to see the results. Hope our courage will be enough. Yeah, the rest of this is all the same. Yep. The rest of the dialogue was the same. Okay, move on to the left. Here we go.
Look at this dude.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Back to our regularly scheduled programming. Holy shit, a lot of time went by in that shit. I didn't realize it's been an hour. I'll just finish this fight now. I'll take a break.
Double smack.
It's been an hour and 15 minutes. Like, whoops.
Yes. Go. 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 Moon strike.
Damn it.
Moon strike.
Too far back.
Take that, flurry of sticks.
The Fairy of Sticks. Oh, how did I not cast that before? I get it. It's a reference to the river Styx that leads to the underworld, the afterlife, right? In Greek mythology, the afterlife that Hades rules over. Yeah. The river Styx is, and the Fairy of Styx refers to the ferryman that takes you to the afterlife. But, you know, you get on his little boat, the ferry, and it takes you across the river Styx and towards the afterlife. Yeah, I get it.
Double smack.
Can't believe I didn't see that shit till now, after how many times I've used this.
Take that, flurry of sticks.
He's sending you to the afterlife with that fucking electric Hadouken. The save point was in the last room. I can't access it now. I'll just take a break here. Slot 13. There we go. Alright, be back in a bit. Not too surprising, it did take me past the hour mark, because I did ramble a little bit there, like I tend to do. Ooh. Alright. We're back, let's do this. Not a lot of time left though, so probably just gonna get to the save point right before the next boss and then just cut it there. We'll continue from there. Speaking of, how do we get there? Take the first teleporter, then the one across the platform. That way? And then the one nearest the camera. Jesus, the encounter rate. So Savan was saying he doesn't have enough magic power to stave off the invasion of these monsters who are presumably mostly sea creatures that just made their way in.
Take that, flurry of sticks. Yes. Go.
They just made their way in from the surrounding ocean.
Moon strike.
Here we go. Sweet, we made it. Savant says, look, the courage of all of you is adding up. A new magic will be born. Give me your hands. Give me your hands to save the world. Star says, this is a psychedelic bomb? Savant says, oh my god! It is exceeding the limit! Star says, did it fail? Savant says, don't worry, it's not a bad thing. Your courage was too strong.
Killer!
My ultimate magic is now completed.
Son of a bitch.
So we got the psychedelic bomb X, basically. Ruff says, Savan, at last I finished the preparation of Moot, Ruff. It was rough, Ruff. Huey says, our efforts will pay off, Few. Magic power as strong as the Synod spheres is gathered in Moot, Few. Savan says, it seems we made it in time. Tar says, does this mean we can stop my father's plan? Ruff says, as long as Zeke doesn't destroy Moot, Ruff. Huey says, it's okay, Few. The strongest of all magic creatures, Last Kraken, is guarding it, Few. Savan says, let's activate Moot at once. We will put a new seal on the moon that never sets. Acquired Psychedelic Bomb X. Cannot carry any more items. Too many items. Replace? Nah. I'm gonna discard this. You can actually discard this?
It's rewind time.
Alright, unbased attack for all. Multiple hit, repeatable use. Unbased. It's not based, guys. That means we shouldn't take it. It sucks. It needs to be based. What the hell should we throw out for this? Oh. There goes another body purifier, I guess. There we go. I was wondering what it was gonna do, based on the fact that, you know, my inventory was full. Now I know. I knew it was full. I was like, is it gonna give me... And yeah, it did. Give me that screen for replacing an item like you get at the end of a battle or something. Afterwards, continue to the next area where Savan goes before you to show you the correct path. The first chest contains 200 gold, and the second a healing breeze. Okay. Let's try out the bomb. It has infinite use repeatability, so... Throw it, Haschel. A attack. Non. Multi. Rep. So it's just an attack. That's it. Super vague. Non-elemental. Multiple hits. Repeatable use. Okay. Do it, Haschel. Send them straight to fucking Broadway. I just can't. My forearm just... Hey, it worked. I can only power it up so much is what I'm saying. Ooh. Makes for quick and easy victories, though. Hopefully it's strong enough to... Even if not, maybe not right now, but... in the right hands, like if Meru threw it, she has a higher magic stat. Hopefully, it can wipe them out without me having to mass X so much. Because if so, it could be a really useful tool for grinding. But of course, we won't be able to level up additions, so that's only assuming I've already maxed out everyone's additions. Otherwise, I'd rather do that than use a psychedelic bomb. 200G! That's a healing breeze, right? Yes. Hold on, we're in that exact situation again. We're better off killing whatever's about to attack us. And then using the healing breeze. So yeah, I just wanted to see what it would do. It was a big rainbow cluster bomb. which was kind of what I expected, since it was non-elemental. Wasn't too surprising of an animation, and that's totally fine. But I gotta level up additions, so.
Double smack.
Scud Shark and Aqua King.
Take that! Flurry of sticks! Yes! Gush! 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 Moon strike!
Double smack.
There it is, reimbursed. Okay, last chance for a battle prep. Mario should have a dragon helmet. Double checking. Dancer shoes. And a guard badge. He's well protected, but can also move fast. Yep. Guard should have as many magic defense boosters as possible, like a magical hat, which I put on him earlier. And the spiritual ring. Gotta put that on now. Shit, where is it? Ultraman passed it. No, it's up here. There it is. There. Enemy's water, so you'll keep the heat blade. And then Haschel will have the guard badge or attack badge. I think attack badge is good. Lean into his strengths of being able to just beat the hell out of it. Bandit shoes for speed. Yep. Okay, he's set. Most powerful additions. Well, Moonstrike is already stronger than everything that came before it, so I don't have to change that now. I'm just gonna have to actually do it manually because I don't have Ultimate War God equipped anymore. Haschel, his strongest is actually Hex Hammer. I don't know when the hell he got that. Must have been when he wasn't in the party. We'll put that on him. That's actually one of the ones it recommends too. Hex Hammer or Omni Sweep. That must be this. Yeah, it's the only missing one. Which he won't have that till he masters all these other ones. Okay. And then Mario should also be Hammer Spin. I forgot to put this on during the last boss fight where I played it, where I had her in the party. Excuse me. I had her in the party, but I forgot to put it on before the fight. So I have no practice with it. Not good, but we should be okay. What the f-
A test!
A test. Oh shit, right. I got used to the Fairy of Sticks and Double Punch. I was like, oh shit, there's more buttons to hit. Damn, I almost had it. Wait, can I start from there? No, it's too late. Gotta start over. I got over eager. That time I just fucked up. Dude? I keep losing it at the. Oh, we can salvage this. Okay, we can salvage this.
Take that.
There we go. That was fucking insane. Yeah, I know.
Hammer spin.
What the hell was that? I'll have to look at the fucking VOD just to see that animation. One of those hits. You just like lean forward with one leg.
Yes. Go.
Damn. My first time doing this manually and I have to do a counter. Oof.
Yes. Go. Go.
Son of a bitch. Gotta start over.
Yes. Go.
Oh my god. That went by a little faster than I thought, the counter.
Yes. Go.
Son of a bitch! Imagine if this had been yesterday.
Yes. Go. 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 Food strike.
There we go. Here we go again.
Take that. Next hammer.
There we go. One try.
Hammer spin.
She even wipes her brow from the sweat.
Hammer spin.
Well, this prick is good for leveling up additions because he can take a fucking beating. Son of a bitch, I was right there. I was right there. Damn it. Too soon? I'm sorry, the ridiculousness of the situation is making me laugh out. Damn it.
Take that.
Just beating the living shit out of this Minotaur. Using him as a fucking punching bag till I get it right. Just beating the crap out of him. The poor bastard was stuck in an infinite time loop. My god. Well, at least I got to practice him for the boss fight. $13. There we go. How are we on HP after all that shit? Ugh. A little rough for Meru in particular. She lost quite a bit. We'll be fine though, I guess. Shouldn't be too bad. I'm reading the boss chat real quick. It's short, thankfully. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so this is pretty simple and straightforward. Wow. There's a note here, which doesn't affect us, but it's interesting. It says if you're using an emulator, there's a chance that the game will crash during this battle if you're using Dragoons. And the easiest fix is to just not use them. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Savant says, let me show it. This is the signet sphere that has continued to seal the moon that never sets. The flesh of the god of destruction, the evil fruit that has settled in the sky. And this is Last Kraken. Or the Last Kraken. A magic creature that was born to guard the signet sphere. But we have you. It may not be needed. Lulu says, and Moot will start working. Dart says that red light is Moot, the new Synod. Savant says yes. When Moot is activated and the new Synod covers the moon that never sets, the ambitions of that man will be terminated. And obviously he's not going to allow that to happen, so here he comes. Savant says, what is going on?
Surprise, motherfucker.
Zeke says, that was a poor introduction of me. Rose says, the voice. It's you, Zeke. The Kraken's changing colors. Dart says, Dad, where are you? Zeke says, in front of you.
What? Surprise, motherfucker. What the fuck?
Savant says, don't tell me it's been manipulated. It cannot be. Rose says, yes, it is. It is controlling the heart of Last Kraken. Zeke, are you saying the 10,000 years of rest brought you magic power? Zeke says, yes. Isn't it an astonishing evolution? Eventually, I will go beyond everything. Dart says, Father, tell me, why do you need to annihilate the world? Zeke says, because it is the intention of the creator Soa. And now it is my intention as well. Dart, are you not only pointing a sword against your own father, but also pointing a sword against Soa who created you? And Savant, don't you think it is a waste to stop the birth of a god by disobeying the intention of Soa? Birth of a god. Sounds more and more like Sephiroth every day. Zeke says, you are all silly.
You suck!
It seems the moon mirror that Lloyd struggled to get was not necessary. Go, Last Kraken. Destroy the Synod Sphere and Moot along with this city.
You bastard!
Dart says, everybody, we gotta stop him. I won't let you have your way, Father.
You son of a bitch!
Well, here we go. So, apparently physical attacks are the way to go. It's strong against magic. Which makes sense. It was created by magic, right? So I guess if we're gonna use Dragoons, we can do it now. We can do it pretty early, but we still have to just use the physical attacks. Darts is the most effective because he's fire element with this heat blade, and just naturally, his Dragoon is fire. So I'm gonna let him use the special so he can always get a perfect on the attack. Ashel, you go ahead and throw that fucking... No, Meru should throw the psychedelic bomb. You should do something else. Let's give... Fox enemy move 3 times. That won't work on a boss. That might work. Let's speed up Dart. He's the slowest one right now, and he needs to do the most damage. Jesus. We won't be able to heal in Dragoon form for a while. We need to be careful with this. Power up Dart. Gonna go on an all-out offensive right now. Go for it, Dart. Kick some ass. Even though it is strong against magic, I do wonder how much the red-eyed dragon would do, considering it's... Like, we gotta test it out, right? Considering it is fire, and this thing is water, it might still be pretty strong. Let's test it. I'll compare it to his magic attack. Or to his physical, sorry. Like, I'll do this, and then I'll see the damage, I'll rewind and do the physical, and then I'll choose which one I'm gonna go with from there. I am curious to see how it offsets with the elemental weakness, and the fact that it resists magic. $1,809. Okay, now let's see how much the normal attack does. Don't have to do shit. No, it's still better. Even with magic resist. That final summon magic is insanely powerful. Holy shit. Alright. Well, now I know. Always go with the red-eyed dragon. That's crazy. I'll make sure to top off Dart's MP as soon as I can then, so I can do it again. So yeah, if I read it correctly, it still said with everyone else we should do... Yeah, it has very high magic defense, so we should do physical attacks with everyone else at least. Oh, come on.
You suck!
What the fuck? I've never had trouble with these before. Jesus. Okay, I'm happy with 4 at least. This was 175%. I doubt Explosion or Flame Shot will outdo his attack, his physical attack at this point, so... That's only 50% damage, it will not do this. Eat the DPS opener, bitch. Big ass burst of damage right at the start. What is her magic? Okay, that won't do shit. Oh, she can heal. Okay, Rainbow Breath. HP recovery and cure for all. Nice. Alright, maybe I'll have her do that. That's convenient. On her second turn, of course. Shit. What was that twitch? The garbage. Die, you son of a bitch. damn it. Uh oh. Okay, that's good. Okay, heal everybody up. Our attack is like negligible anyway, so.
Rainbow Crest.
Cute. Also, I think her attack is also weakened by the fact that she's water, and Dart made the entire field fire. If I remember correctly, somebody told me that's how it worked when you did specials, so you could accidentally weaken another one of your party members. I think that's why her attack did shit in Dragoon form. If that backseating was correct from like a week ago or so, she should actually do more damage now. Which, wow, she actually got to go again. Damn, she's fast.
Hammer spin.
No, it did not. It did even less. It still doesn't necessarily mean it wasn't true, but definitely doesn't seem like it, you know, made a difference. Because it could be the fact that even if you're in Dragoon form, your physical attack isn't actually elemental. He has to actually have a weapon that does water-based attacks. So it doesn't necessarily, that doesn't necessarily disprove what they said. It could be that, so. Oh yeah, so now that you're back in human form. Oh right, I should have her throw this. I totally forgot about it since we just went Dragoon right away. I completely forgot. I want to see if this works on it. Why not? What else am I going to use? It's not like I'm going to use them on trash mobs. You know? Fuck you. Get powered down, bitch. Oh yeah, the guy did say to wait till it spawned ads like that to use something that hits everyone. So I guess it was a good thing that I forgot to use the psychedelic bomb. Yeah, I'll let that take care of the ads then. Shit. Yeah, they're dangerous. We gotta kill them. Here we go. $186 is about what I can get. Jesus. Fuck ton of damage. They didn't die though, which worries me. Slow your ass down. Fuck you. That better count as physical in those little laser shots. What the fuck was that? That thing just killed itself. Okay. Alright then. That was kind of... It just blew itself up to turn into little powder puff magic. Do a little bit of damage to me. That was fucking hilarious. In a kind of cute way. Fuck it, just kill the Kraken. Damn. Actually, before I even commit to that, was there anything else I wanted to use on him? I don't think so. No, I'm good, yeah. Let's just... What was the other one? Blocks enemy. Okay, no. Oh yeah, let's fuck him up. Damn, so close. Give it a sec so that the rewind isn't so annoying.
It's rewind time.
Let's go. Yeah, I knew we were gonna have to.
Take that, Hex Hammer.
Prick. The fuck did it just do? Is that all you got? The power down did work. Bear's kind of fucked now. Because I have no magic attack items, really. Well, it's not like we're gonna get it. We're not likely to get a free heal after this, so... I don't know if I should just use this now. I don't feel like she'll need it. Unless this thing has some crazy final attack it's gonna do at the end. I'll just have her defend. Get fucked. I just gotta take care of this little bitch.
Yes. Gush. Gush. Gush.
That was close. Almost had it. Oh no! It saved at a horrible spot.
Yes. Gush. 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 Moon strike.
Get the fuck out of here.
You suck!
Son of a bitch.
A pretty hammer. I was gonna like that. The music in this game is so good. Even the victory music. Danger, 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 danger. He probably wasn't the last one ever. That's the trophy? He probably wasn't the last one ever. The last Kraken. Savant says the Synod Sphere is resonating with the runaway reaction of Moot. Dart says why? We prevented the attack of last Kraken. Savant says I got it. The field of power generated by the Dragoons triggered the runaway reaction. Oops. Looks like we shouldn't have transformed during the fight.
You suck!
Sorry about that. Savant says sorry. I'll teleport you. Dart says Savant! You have to come too! Savant says I will see this till the end. You should hurry to the next city. The signet sphere of Aglis is now being destroyed. Why'd they put a comma there? The signet sphere of Aglis is now being destroyed. Are you starting it alone? Says Dart. And ending it alone too? Savant says even if my body vanishes, my heart will remain. It will give you wings to fly the sky to the moon that never sets, where Zeeg is heading. Rose says, I still have something to ask you. Savant says, Rose, I am grateful. Rose, you were my... And he's gone. Rose says, we have no time for being sad. Aw, poor Dart. know she's right, but still. That fucking hurts, man. Vaughn, you will be missed, brother. Thank you for your service. Lost but not forgotten. Actually kind of got me there. I was like being a little memey there at first, but then it set in afterwards and I couldn't help it. Yeah, see, I knew I was gonna have to use the healing breeze anyway, because we have to manually run the fuck back out of here, which means a bunch of fights on the way out. So, I could have used this during the battle, same effect. Whatever though, it's good enough. Alright, let's switch him back. Well, he's fine. He was already okay there. Ashel. Go back to either Flurry or Fairy of Sticks. Fairy of Sticks sounds like it makes more sense. It goes better with everything that, like, the theme of the rest of his moves, like Summon 4 Gods and 5 Ring Shattering. Flurry must have been a translation error. Kind of like the ones in the OG FF7 that I pointed out. Which is, they kind of heard what the person said, but with the accent, or maybe because they were over the phone, you know, it was a little fuzzy. They were like, I think he said Flurry. But then at a different time, when they were translating the move the way it appears after you execute it during battle, they made it correct there, because it says Fairy. But then they never went back to fix it here. You can tell parts of the game are rushed. Which, you know, sounds believable after what we heard from that other person, where they said that that's the reason Miranda and Shayna didn't get additions. They just shoot an arrow and do nothing else. It's because they just didn't have enough time to design ones for them. They just ran out of time. It makes sense. Especially when you put it into the context of when this game came out. 2000? The PS2 was right around the corner. They knew if they didn't release this game then and there, it was going to be dead on arrival because everybody would have moved on to the PS2. Like, this was a late PS1 game, and a lot of those games suffered from being rushed for that reason. Including Final Fantasy 8 and 9. 8 more than 9, though. Because since it came out first, even though both were rushed, 9 had an extra year to be developed, because 8 got to be, like, the decoy. Which explains 8's shortcomings that... I don't dislike them, personally, but that's just, you know... But I can see why other people don't. I can see how it can feel, you know, a little rushed with the story and everything else. I see its flaws, despite that it is one of my favorites. Not my absolute favorite, but pretty close. Yeah, I think this game even came out at the same year as FF9 too, which that hurt its sales even more. But I mean, that's because they were playing with fire. Deliberately. This game was literally designed to try to be a competition for Final Fantasy, which I mentioned before. So, you know, kind of brought it on themselves. Still did well enough that it was going to get a sequel, apparently, though, from what I heard from somebody who came into the stream a while back. But then it got cancelled at the last second. I'm glad that didn't happen to The Legend of Legaia, even if its sequel... Like, I'm glad the sequel did come out, Legaia 2, but it was also kind of mediocre compared to the first game. But, you know, I still kind of liked it. It was alright. It kept the iconic battle system of that game that I like. I'm excited to play that after this. The first game. I might play the second one after if the mood takes me, or maybe just watch it on YouTube or something. I'll see. Save number 14. There we go, lucky number 14. Alright folks, that's all from me for now, because I gotta go to bed. I don't have time to run the fuck out of here. I thought it would just completely kick us out of the dungeon, because like I thought the whole place was probably gonna blow up or something. It's literally just this room, and then it's like, have fun going all the way back. Like, bruh. Really? You're gonna make us run all the way back after all that?
You suck!
Anyway, not a lot of quality of life in that aspect for this game. but it's all right. Anyway, you get more training in, you know, additions, EXP, all that stuff. But yeah, like I said, that's all from me for now. Thank you all very much for watching. Appreciate the support. And I bid you all to please take care of yourselves. Stay safe out there. Take care of each other, don't die. And until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and good night. And I will see you all then. Peace. Oof. Ooh.